Hello there, I'm Callum and welcome back to Fun Facts. This is episode 2, and this time I thought I'd talk about Keymasters of the universe.
I am the Keymaster.
I am the gatekeeper.
So this originates from Ghostbusters line about people being called gatekeepers, and the definition of a gatekeeper is one who devalues others' opinions on something by claiming they're not entitled to the opinion because they're not qualified, the rightful decision maker, a part of a particular group, or pretty much any excuse. Someone who devalues someone else's opinion and attacks them and condemns them. And someone made the parallel that if you're a gatekeeper, there must be the keymaster, which is pretty much the exact opposite. No condemnation, everyone is respectful of others' opinions, and we can all get along and respect each other. And that's what I urge people to do, is be a keymaster. And I'll just explain what that looks like. You've got to be open to everyone, regardless of what they like. For example, I'm a huge EU fan, but I'm not as keen on the new canon. But I don't go bashing people because they like the new canon. I be respectful of other people and have a civil discussion based on talking points on what you like about Star Wars. And as long as everyone's respectful, you can talk about the parts you don't like as much. You just gotta stay keeping with good mannerisms. If you're talking over text, then use words properly. Think about what you're writing before you write it. If you need to calm down to talk reasonably rather than being insulting. And that is to both sides of the argument. I've seen people both from the EU community and people who like the new canon be disrespectful. So please, be respectful. To put this into context, it's a bit like if I like bananas and you say you don't like bananas, and you say, oh, you can't be part of my Star Wars group because I like bananas and you don't. And that's just silly. But it's a silly example that puts it into context of how silly it sounds when people attack others because of their certain likes. And I think as long as we find some common ground in loving Star Wars, especially for me, the expanded universe, it doesn't matter what you look like, what else you believe in. It's talking about the expanded universe that I really want this community to grow, especially on YouTube, and it'd be awesome. And there's another thing, is like also if you're on an expanded universe website, don't ask what they think about the new stuff. Basically, because they probably have no interest in it, and so haven't watched it. It's completely off topic as well, and they really don't care for it, and it just seems, it's not relevant. It's like you don't talk about 2001: A Space Odyssey on the Star Wars group. You don't talk about the new canon on an expanded universe only website. And that goes for the new canon as well, because there's plenty of new canon websites that don't tolerate expanded universe talk for some reason. And so, yeah. Don't talk about the EU on those because it'll just stir up trouble. And make it double. And yeah, on the same idea, you don't go to the other sites and say, the EU did this better without making a valid, proper point of comparison, especially if you haven't watched or read the new stuff to compare it properly and have a civil discussion. Don't go starting fights. It's a jerk move, and you just achieve nothing but spread negativity. which is what being a Keymaster is mostly about, is spreading positivity and not negativity. If someone, so I'm going to give a bit of example for me. If someone asks me for recommendations of the new canon, I can't say where to start. I actually haven't read much of it. For frame of reference, I've read Aftermath and The Force Awakens novelization. Yeah, didn't hook me, so I went back to the expanded universe. But I won't go saying this is bad just from what I've heard. If I'm going to give my opinion on it, I'm going to actually have to read it first. And if people want to read it, they can go ahead and read it. If they enjoy it, great for them. That's awesome. I think everyone should be open and welcoming of everyone, regardless of what they like. Even if they like the new canon, that's great. I'm glad that they're actually making content that people like, because for me, a lot of the content isn't as interesting to me, and so it's good that there are some people that are really getting into it. If someone disagrees with me and says, can't I just like all Star Wars, I say, well, yeah, you can like all Star Wars. There's nothing wrong with liking all of Star Wars. There's just some things that honestly don't interest us as much, and we have our own opinions on it. So, but we shouldn't be condemning anyone who likes all of Star Wars. As Keymasters, as I'm urging people to be Keymasters, we shouldn't be acting in a way that condemns and devalues people and brings them down rather than building them up. Also, we shouldn't be against getting the books with the Legends banner on it. Personally, for my collection, I've been trying better for how I've gone with my sources. I can't get the books with the Legends banner on because they haven't been reprinted. So I've been getting the ones in my collection without the banner on it. But personally, I've gotten as I've said on my notes here, I've gotten a lot of my collection online without the banner because they're cheaper as well than getting the reprinted ones. But if new expanded universe content comes out, we'll have that banner on. So, especially with the new Marvel Star Wars number 108 coming out soon, which will be awesome, that'll probably have the Legends banner on it. And to be honest, even if it has a big Mickey Mouse sticker on it, and has Disney plastered over the front of it or whatever, doesn't matter because it's the expanded universe. It's a continuation of the timeline I love, so I'm going to get it. And I'm going to read it. And and with my mindset now, I'll go in with no expectations and just love reading it. And the expanded universe is what made me such a big fan of Star Wars. And when I start my collecting comics more, once my novels collection is complete, I'll probably get a bunch with the Legends banner on it because it makes it much easier to get the rarer comics from my collection. Also, buying one with the Legends banner does show you more support for the expanded universe. It shows that the expanded universe is selling. If publishers see that the expanded universe / Legends, as it's now called, is flying off of the shelves, they'll advocate for more of that content to be delivered to them, and so that'll help convey a message to Lucasfilm and Disney that people want more Legends content. Them bringing new content out deserves a huge thank you, and just really appreciate it rather than it's about time, negative attitude, just feeling like we're entitled to something when really it's them that are producing the content and us as a consumer are just receiving their stuff, and we're not entitled to anything. We don't even need Star Wars in our lives, to be honest. It's a fictional universe. It's brilliant. I love it. It has great messages in it. It helps personal growth and everything, but we don't need Star Wars in order to live. It's not something that we need to survive in the world today. So you're not entitled to anything. You don't say, oh, it's about time we got this. I've been waiting for it for ages. It's just negativity again. Why? A positive attitude will definitely be way more impactful for getting the expanded universe content, more of it released, than a negative one. A negative attitude is what has brought down a lot of people's view on the Star Wars community and the fandom as a whole. And so, we got the media tarring everyone with the same brush of, these are all haters and we shouldn't listen to. So we should be trying to be a positive force in the Star Wars fandom and speaking to all of them. And one last thing is, even if you say, I hate the EU but I love the new canon, does that make me not a fan? No, you're a fan. There are no true or real Star Wars fans. I'm not a gatekeeper. If I was a gatekeeper, I'd say, oh no, you're not a fan. But I'm trying to act like a Keymaster. And if anyone actually likes one part of Star Wars, even if it's just the original trilogy, even if it's just one book in the entirety of the books that Star Wars has released, or one comic, then that makes you a Star Wars fan. I'll leave you with a good thought of someone I heard recently saying, positivity will help with stress, while negativity will keep our lives small. Negativity will even create more stress in times. You can see that with all the people that focus on the negativity in the fandom, they haven't moved on. They're still talking about the same points over and over again. That's keeping your life small. Expand. Help deal with your stress, but expand. You have all of the expanded universe content to explore if you don't like something about the new Star Wars. So go enjoy it. Talk about that stuff. Yeah. To reiterate, positivity will help with stress, while negativity will keep our lives small. I'll leave off with that. Thanks for watching this video. My second fun facts video. I hope you like it. It's a guideline for how I want to move forward with my channel and what I want to do in the fandom as a whole. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Be blessed. Have a great day. Bye.
Are you the Keymaster?
Not that I know of.